Hi, and welcome to our channel. Today we are concentrating on this stunning looking Russian 23-jewel automatic watch by Poljot. This watch has been lovingly restored back to its former glory. I am sure you agree that it looks fantastic. Now I would like to go into the brief history of the company Poljot. Poljot was founded in 1930 under orders from Joseph Stalin, and became the first large-scale Soviet watch and mechanical movement manufacturer. The then Soviet government bought the defunct American Ansonia Clock Company of Brooklyn, New York in 1929. They also purchased the Duber Hampton Watch Company of Canton, Ohio as well. They moved 28 freight cars full of machinery and parts from the USA to Moscow in order to establish the factory. In 1941, during the start of the war, as the Germans closed in on Moscow, the factory was hurriedly evacuated to Zlatoust. By 1943 the Germans were in retreat, and the factory moved back to Moscow and continued to produce watches, and by 1951 the production of wristwatches had increased to 1.1 million units. These watches have been sold around the globe, and were marketed in the United Kingdom under the brand name Seconda. In late 2003, rumors predicting the demise of the Poljot brand circulated on the internet. According to the rumors, the first Moscow watch factory was to cease producing their own models and become a source of inexpensive movements for other European watch brands. These rumors never came to fruition. Instead, in the late 2000s, the company was bought by the businessman Sergei Poljot, becoming one of the companies of his new luxury group, including Headyard and the channel Lux TV. Now let's talk some more about this particular watch. It feels very well made and has that classic look that never ages, and like I said before, it has been lovingly restored back to its former beauty. The finish of this watch is outstanding. It has been lightly polished to a very high standard, as you can see. The back case of this watch is in two parts, as you will see further on in this video. This is typical of a Russian watch. This is a very clever way of making the watch watertight. More about that later, so keep watching this video to find out. The strap shown here is not original and has been replaced with an aftermarket high-quality genuine leather one with yellow stitching, and comes with a stainless steel buckle. This strap complements the watch perfectly. Let's move on to the size and weight of this watch. The watch comes in at approximately 36 mm by 44 mm. and a depth of 12 mm. Okay. For those that are interested in its weight, let's see what this watch actually weighs. It comes in at 70 grams. Now it's time to talk about the movement that powers this watch. It's a Soviet Poljot 2616.2H. 23 ruby jewels mechanical lever movement with automatic winding. Also comes with fully functional date display.
Okay. Let's see how accurate this watch is by using a time grapher. As you can see, it had a beat error of between 0 and 0.1 milliseconds. This is outstanding since this watch was made in 1976, and goes beyond the manufacturer's specifications. Also, if you notice the beat rate of -3 seconds to +1 second, this means that it is only between -3 and +1 second per day accuracy. Again, this is good to see. We can also see that the amplitude of the balance wheel is very healthy too.
Okay, now I am going to talk about the case back as promised. This comprises of three main components: a rubber seal, a machine-domed back and an outer locking ring. I don't know if you have noticed that the domed back has a locating lug on the outer edge. This fits in a recess of the watch case so that it can be positioned correctly. The outer ring then goes around the case back, securing everything in place, thus helping towards making the watch watertight. This is a very clever yet simple design. It all works around water pressure. The further the watch sinks, the higher the outer pressure gets. Because of this, more pressure is exerted on the case, creating a dynamically tighter seal.
Moving on to the showcase section. Here you will see this watch in all of its glory. Sit back and relax. I hope that you'll enjoy this part of the video. I will speak to you again soon. Thank you.
I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to see more and make this channel grow, please hit the subscribe button. Also, by ringing the bell you will get notified when I release any new content. You can click either the thumbs up or thumbs down icon. This allows my videos to become more visible on this platform. You are also very welcome to leave a comment. I always read and respond to all comments received. Above all, be safe, and I bid you a warm farewell until the next video. Goodbye.